Well, hey everybody, welcome back to another tutorial. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make this awesome working ceiling fan. If you do like this video, please make sure you hit that like. Now let's go ahead and get started. Alright, now real quick before starting the tutorial, I want to give a shout out to my friend Black Dragon. He is an expert at the command block and he helped me out with the commands to get this to work. I had the idea of making this but wasn't too sure on the commands, how to make it work, how to make it spin and rotate. So thanks to him I can show you all how to make this. Now this is really simple to do once you get started at doing it, and you're probably all wondering, where is the redstone, where is the command blocks? Well, it's all hidden away under the floor. So I hope that you all enjoy this video, and if you do, hit that like. Now let's go ahead and get started. Alright, now as you see, I'm under the floor of this house, and I have a fan here, a fan here, a fan here, and a fan here. So I have 4 fans, and all of them is in a different rotation. So you're going to have to build 4 fans in all 4 different rotations. And again, I'll show you how to do all that. But I just want to show you that I have 4 of these and they're under the house, all hidden away where nobody can see these. Also, the redstone is right here. This is what makes it rotate. And again, I'll show you how to make this simple redstone here. And also I'll show you how to turn this off and on so you can have an actual working fan. Alright, now let's go ahead and break this down and show you really how simple this is to make. Now again, as you see, I have 4 different fans right here. All 4 of these are in a different rotation, and you're going to have to make 4 different ones to make this work. Now, yes, I'm in the city texture pack, but you guys can use any texture pack of your choice. But there's one thing that you gotta make note of. Now, example, this city texture pack, the trapdoors, there is a texture on one side. For example, you see how this metal piece here is on this side? So let's get rid of that. And now let's go ahead and get right here and place this trapdoor right here. Again, you see the textures on one side. Now if you was to place it like this, the texture's on this side. So that's something that you're going to take note of when placing these trapdoors down. If your texture pack of your choice, whatever you're using, has a texture on one side. So again, this is one fan and you see all the textures are facing the same way. This is another one. Again, you get the idea. All the textures are facing the same way. Now the purpose of that is, if you come down here and look at the fan, and if your textures are facing different directions, it's going to look a little weird because you'll see a change in the texture as it's rotating. So that's just nitpicking a little bit, but if you want to make it look good, just take note of that. Also, I have all these named. So for example, this is fan 1 right here. This one here I have named fan 2. This one here is fan 3. And this one over here is fan 4. Now, I do advise you to name these so later on you won't get confused on the command blocks. Because right down here, the command blocks, I have these named also: fan 1, fan 2, fan 3, and fan 4. That way you'll know which ones are which, and you won't get confused. Also, I'll show you how to hook this redstone up to a lever to where this fan will turn off and on as well. Alright, now by now you should know how to get your coordinates on the top of your screen. If you don't know how to do that, then you're gonna have to pause your game, go to settings, come to the right off of the game option there, and you're going to scroll all the way down to here, show coordinates. That's extremely important. You're going to have that on. Now once you have your coordinates on the top of your screen, then let's get started on the coordinates of each one of these. You're going to start on the fan 1 first. So I'm going to use this go block to show you where you're going to be at. So you're going to come up to right there. Now this go block is here, and now you see the go block over here as well appearing, because what it's doing, it's cloning this over there. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna, by looking at it like this is exactly where you're gonna be getting the location or the coordinates at. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna stand right here on fan 1, and right up top those coordinates, you're gonna make sure that you write those down. That's extremely important. You're gonna need those later. So write those coordinates down, and then once you've got that, then you're gonna come right over here, and you're gonna do the same thing. So you're gonna come up right there, and again you see the block going on that side over there, and you're going to do the same thing on fan 1. This will be the second set of coordinates, so write those down. Alright, so now you have fan 1 coordinates. So you're going to do the same thing to the fan 2, fan 3, and fan 4. So fan 2, you're going to be right here. So you're going to stand on this, write those coordinates down, and then right over here, the same thing. I told you this is simple. So you're going to stand on that block and write that down. That will be your second coordinates of your fan 2. And when you write these down, make sure that you write fan 1 and then beside it the coordinates. Fan 2, beside it coordinates. Fan 3, fan 4, and so on. That way your coordinates don't get mixed up. Alright, now fan 3, we're going to do on this one is you're going to have to break this right here, this, and you're going to go down right here, just like that. Now as you see, this is what's going to happen. It's going to appear over here. That's okay, because you're going to replace it later on. So you're going to stand right here, write these coordinates down, and then this one, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to stand right there and write those coordinates down. Alright, now let's go ahead and replace this back. This one as well. Alright, now on fan 4, the location of this will be right here. So stand on that, write your coordinates down, and then the second set on fan 4 will be right here. So again, simple enough, stand on that block and write your second coordinates down of your fan 4. Alright, now the next thing I need to say is extremely obvious, but it might confuse some of you if I don't say this. Inside my command blocks are my coordinates to these fans. Your coordinates will not be exactly like mine. Your coordinates will be completely different, as my fans are in a different location than what your fans are. So again, you're going to make sure that you have all 4 of these fans wrote down, and you need to have each one of these separated. Fan 1, fan 2, fan 3, fan 4. Each fan has 2 coordinates to them, 2 sets of coordinates. So let's go down here and look at these command blocks. So you see 1 here, we have fan 2 here, fan 3, and fan 4. Now inside fan 1, right here, it'll say the hover note. That's where you'll name your command block. So I have fan 1 here, and for example, right over here, we have fan 3. So that's where you'll name your command block, and when you go to do this, it'll be much easier in putting the right fan in the right command block. So inside of this here, the clone command, we have 3 sets of coordinates. We have the first set, second set. The first 2 sets here are the fan 1. Now the third and final coordinate, which is negative 24, 96, 8, 13, 41. Let's look at that. Remember that number there. So let's turn this off. And let's go up here to this fan. So off your ceiling here, you're going to come down by 2 blocks. So here's your ceiling here. 1, 2. You're going to stand right here. Now up top, you see my coordinates. Negative 24, 96, 8, 13, 41. So that is where you're going to place your coordinates, your third set of coordinates, to make it appear right here. And then you're going to have an iron bar come down, and it's connected up later on. So make sure that you have that noted. So right over here, again, we have 3 sets of coordinates. The first 2 is the fan 1. The third set is the location, which is that fan right over there. And the second fan here, again, the first 2 coordinates is the second fan, and the third coordinate is again the same exact position, the same coordinates. The third one, the same thing. The third set is the same coordinates. And the final fourth one, again, the third coordinates is the same number. So that's extremely important that you have all of these just the same on the last coordinates. That is where it's going to clone your fan. Alright, now let's say that you want to power this on and off from a lever on the wall. Turn off and on to power this. So that's very simple to do. What you're going to need to do is, place your lever on the wall, go back behind it, place a block, and you have your redstone coming down from this. Now right over here we have the mechanism where the command blocks are and a little bit of redstone. It's very simple to do. So we have the lever right here, which will be the lever that's on the wall. So if we turn this on, you see it'll start the system, and you see it'll start the fan. Let's go ahead and turn this off here. So again, this is your power source, the lever on the wall. You're going to have your redstone going into a block here that's on top of a sticky piston. So redstone going into a sticky piston that's in the ground, then a block right on top. Now right after that block, you're going to have a repeater going into fan 1. Alright, now once you have your fan 1 commands in this command block, then second command block will be fan 4. So first fan 1, you're going to have a repeater here, and the second one is fan 4. It's going to go in this order. After fan 4, you're going to have another repeater, and it's going to go into fan 3. Now after fan 3, you're going to have another repeater, and then right here you're going to have a space. You're not going to have nothing here but just a space. Now after that space, you're going to have a block of choice connected up to a sticky piston. Just like that. That way this will be powered and it'll be pushed right here. So you got to have that space there. Now right here on this side of the sticky piston, you're going to have the redstone going this way and connecting right up to the lever here, the power source. Now right here where the space is, where this is going to come out, you're going to have your redstone right here. So 1, 2, 3, and that redstone is going to go into fan 2. And after fan 2, you're going to have another repeater going into fan 1. Again, you're going to have these commands in this order. So again, fan 1, fan 4, fan 3, and fan 2. Very simple. You guys can pause the video right here if you need to. Alright, now once you've got that, again you're going to have the power source going right in here just like that, and then you have this going from your wall. Alright, now once again, if you do like this video, please leave a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.